Hello, hello, hello. I am back from licorice prison. Yay! Oh, hold on. Oh, it wasn't loading like that when I went on studio mode to do this. Hold on. I think I know what would make it infinitely funnier. Better. Alright, let's see her hellos. Hello, hello. Thank you, SiriBot, for always taking care of everything all the time. Thank you. Hello, what's up, Baptiste? Hello, Juriki, my favorite lurker. You're all my favorite lurker, but thank you for lurking. I toasted banana bread. Congrats. Congrats. Hello, Mr. Twaffa. Hello, cat peasant. Correct. I did get to the toy store scene. Keiichi just found out that Mion and Shion were two separate people. So I don't know what happens after this, but I'm interested. I'm nervous. Gosh, everything's a mess. Everything's a mess, and I am just ready to get away from that mess. Because, oh boy. You guys can see, I've been on the horse autism lately, and lately it has been to my detriment lately, because lately I want to strangle capitalism. Capitalism ruins everything. Then again, I don't really know that I have a right to say anything. Because the entire foundation of everything is gambling. It's all gambling. It's like I have no right to complain about anything. It's all capitalism and gambling. I just like the horses. The horses are cool. I just like the horses, man. That's my little mini rant. I don't think I want to unpack all that mess, because I obviously have way too little knowledge to really properly comment. But also capitalism. Anyways, on a more positive note, let's see, what else is more positive? Many could say that. I got to spend some time outside for a couple hours. I work as a cashier. I'm Squidward. I'm telling you, I'm Squidward. I work... I'm Squidward. I'm a starving artist that works as a cashier. I got to stay outside for a couple hours. And that made me happy. I had to help my fam clean my whole house for inspection on Sunday. Oh, inspection. Ooh. I only vacuumed half the stairs. I still have to vacuum the other half. What's the inspection? Is it just like a... It's not like a rent thing, is it? It's like you rent the house and they have to inspect it or something. I don't know the entire context, but good luck. Good luck on your inspection. Oh, you pet sit some girl doggos. Ooh! I love that. Oh, it is because you rent. Okay. That's so sweet. Hey, you get money and you get animals. Technically, you got money and you got bitch. I'm funny. I love this way too much. Oh, ooh, you gotta, oh. Tell no one. I tell no one. Honestly, you know what? I'll be open about this. I live in an HOA, and not a weird thing where like some people rent and then some people buy, but it's also like, in my mind, there are two different types of homeowners associations. Number one is the kind where they scrutinize every single little thing you do and they judge you if you have something off by like 2 inches. Number two is the one where they just steal your money and then they do shit. Mine is the one that steals money and then they don't do shit. Don't get it. They do nothing. Nothing. So I'm just stuck like, okay, cool, let's do that. We have people couple houses down in these tiny ass townhomes and have chickens. Let's have chickens in let's have chickens in a cul-de-sac. Why not? Chickens. Dude, I'm telling you, there are people that let their dogs out without leashes here. They will eat the chickens. They will eat the chickens. Real, this house has gotten old, but we cannot afford to repaint or fix the house. Dude, I honest to God understand. Paint. Dude, getting like if you have a big room in the house, you're fucked. That's like $100 for the paint alone. Cover all that space. Honestly, I did some touching up on some paint like a while ago at the house, and it worked out good. The only problem is that one of the colors, I got just like one of the samples from the hardware store place. The thing is, it only comes in like, the walls were matte, and it only came with like not like gloss, but it was just kind of like that sheen. So now it looks like somebody just smeared something. So now I have to repaint over that. It's like little touch-ups can make a difference. But yeah, it just like piles up. Hello DTT, how are you doing? How's it going, man? DTT, every time I see you in my chat, I just think of Umamasume. Let me ask it. I think I already know the answer from you guys. Who's pulling for Yukino Bijin? Who's rolling for the country girl? No one! Bro, we're all holding out for Machan, and honestly, I thought about it anyways. I thought about like, oh, my camera. Oh no, It's me, the Umasume guy. But, I thought about it anyways. Musume is pretty generous when it comes to like, oh, if there's a character that doesn't appear in the gacha, if there's a character in the last gacha, they'll just automatically move it to the next gacha. In a lot of other games, they have this waiting period where like, oh, this person just released. We released Schlimbo Blimbo. We released Glorp Shido into our gacha game, but the banner's gone. So we're gonna wait a couple months and we're gonna tease your balls a little bit before we add them into the main draw. But they don't do that. So I feel like there's not really any loss if I pull on the Ashton Machan banner and skip the Seeking the Pearl one, even though, man, I love Seeking the Pearl. She's, look, I know she gets a lot of love. She's still underrated in my heart. Like, come on, it's freaking Seeking the Pearl, man. First Japanese horse to win a non-domestic G1. It's wild. Can't get past that. But he said there's supposed to be a rerun for Super Creek and Mr. CB support cards. Yo! Oh! I love Mr. CB! Dude, I finished up Sakura Chiono-O's career story, and it gave me, I don't know what it was, but that hit harder than a lot of other stories. Like, I know that it's obviously gonna wildly vary in all kinds of tones when you read a Uma Musume story. Sometimes you get, like, the saddest shit that you've ever seen in your life, and then sometimes you get super goofy-ass stuff going on. Sometimes you get the trials of friendship, sometimes you get Goldship just existing as a being this world. Did it hit harder than we don't talk about it? Don't leave me alone. Oh no, I shuffled a little bit. I don't think this technically counts as spoilers, but it's actually, I don't know if they did this with Kita-san Black like they did with the anime. It's the first time that I've seen an Uma Musume career story actually address the concept of an Uma Musume hitting her peak. There's something about, like, I guess it's like, even when your body's taking its strain and you can't go back to the way you were before, and you know that everything's like, you can't go back to those glory days of how good you were before, but you can still build something new out of it. There's something about that that just hits, like, really hard. Marzensky on the side watching things, it just, and obviously Mr. CB just existing. Have you guys heard Mr. CB's character song, by the way? It's unrelated, but oh my god, it's so good! It's so good. In Battle Cats, I have to wait for the very specific banner that I want, like the Superfest for the... Oh, a pain! It'll be worth it, man. Hold the line, man. It'll be worth it. Mr. CB has... Yeah, Mr. CB has a solo song. Why? You know what? Actually, I'm gonna go in the Discord server. And I'm gonna link the song. Shout out to Trace and Subs. Actually, wait a minute. I have free will. I can just play the fucking song, or at least part of it. It's called Dreaming in the Wind. Turn this shit up. It makes me ascend. It just... Here, I'll turn it down a little bit more. Oh my god, it just makes me ascend. I don't think I've heard this song before. I honestly neglected a lot of the solo songs just because they haven't, like, appeared in the game yet. Tiamat Bro has a good one too. Hellstone Lido recently got a solo song too, and it's a bop. It's just fun. Hold on, this is it. Gosh, it is just heavenly. It just goes, like, way too hard for horse anime gacha. Go Rena. Go Ren and SpongeBob. Speaking of Uma music, I got some sad news. I will... I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry. Okay, I think I might be done there. Ah, man, they have... Cheval Grand's song. Oh... God, I just saw that and I just got a flashbang. My favorite Uma Musume. Oh, why did it? Hold up. My favorite Uma Musume tweet of all time is. But the thing is, all those come from Japanese. So yes, canonically, the Umas aren't lesbians. It's pure Yuri bait. Maybe except for Cheval Grand. This is my favorite tweet. No one wants to go with me and help from staying in LA at night by myself. Dude! Nobody wants to see Peak? What? Why is it doing this? I'm just shutting the camera off and on again. I love that. That's like a little pog. There we go. Wait a minute. I just realized I did not save my, Oh, wait a minute, because I just changed it as an expression. I did this thing where I, like... Hold on. Let me do this. Oh, shoot. It didn't... Hold on. I did something. Thank you, CurseForge, for updating. Hold on. Shh. I'm trying to... Doesn't matter what key combo. What does it even matter what? Nope, not that one. Shh. I was gonna do this. Hold on, watch this. No! Shoot! Okay, never mind. Fuck that. There was a tutorial that I saw where I could, like, make my head move the opposite way to my body. Isn't there a Mejiro who hates men? Mejiro Dober, apparently, I don't know too much about it. Apparently, oh shoot, I'll put on a little more music. I was gonna put on the game, but actually, you know what? I am gonna put on the game. Mejiro Dober, apparently, not like men too much. That's why in the game, if you're a male trainer, she's probably gonna be a bit more of a douchebag to you, honestly. She's gonna be a bit more of a douchebag if you're male. If you're female, she might still be a little bit grumpy, but she's not gonna be like major bad. Okay, hold on. You get it? Ooh. Oh, it's not playing the audio. Me or you? Me? Is it? Hey! It's actually called Class S. Class X is a Japanese trope where girls will act all lovey-dovey as young girls or teenagers, but then they're expected to grow out of it. So homophobic. Yeah. Tickets are like $100, and the only seats that were left after the pre-sale were... Ooh, ouchie. Yeah, I just had to wait for the, I had to wait for the Higurashi to cry. Me when the Higurashi cry. Yeah, and look, I'm not stupid though. OP is right, in a way. Look, man, it's all Yuri bait. They're never gonna make any kind of canon couple. And I think it is nice seeing some of that fun Yuri stuff. And it's fun to dream. But it really is all bait. There's just something about, except maybe for Chevalgrand, that's just really funny to me. Okay. Loosen my jaw. Okay. Who's ready for gameplay? Our 30-minute yap session has been, thwarted. Last SR Yuri made to appeal to grown men. Yeah. I've noticed that Yuri has become kind of a lot more gender neutral. I want to say there's a Canyon Yuri couple on one of the side material, but I can't name it right now. Ooh. Maybe confusing it for a different series. That would be cool if there was, though. That actually would be cool. Orchid Maid, what's up? How's it going? How are you doing, man? We are just getting things started now. After our big yappy session, we talked about Uma Musume and also maybe some other stuff. I never remember these things. We got like empty brain. Have we got an empty brain? This is like, okay, my brain gets full, and then I go on stream, and then I just spill everything out, and then I empty it. Doing okay? Pal World? Ooh, nice. Somewhat adjacent, but not really. I guess speaking of monster catching games, I did end up hopping on Ganymede's hosting a Cobblemon SMP, and I'm the bug gym leader. Spoiler alert. I'm bug. There ended up being an event though where there was like I think it was like a snack shrine. There were like these snacks that Ganymede put so that you could like summon some more shinies. Like some slightly more powerful Pokemon in the area too. I ended up getting a Tepig as a starter. And then there was a shiny Tepig that I got. I looked at the studio's previous works and they're all Yuri too. Oh wait, I'm really excited for Hell Maiden before. Ooh, nice. Nice. Okay, look, head in the game. We're gonna focus. Every chapter is a step closer to getting things a little bit more juicy. I feel like we're almost there. So, last time on Higurashi when they cried. The Higurashi cried just a little bit for me, and also, Keiichi Maebara found the most obvious plot twist in the whole world. That everybody knows about, because it's in all the supplementary media. So, but now where do we go from here? Who knows? Why are there 7 people here? What are you guys doing? Alright. Let's go! Okay, yeah. I knew we wouldn't be doing any club activities after school today before Mion even said anything. Welcome to Awkward. I've been invited over by Shion. Wait a minute. Saved last time. Oh no! Yep, Alright, is everybody enjoying? Everybody enjoying? Wait, does that mean answers? No, no, no more, no more, no more. No, no more, no. Oh, the YB, I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared. Everything's hell. This is my hell. This is my hell. I have to face everything again. I have to face it all over again. Everything's pain. Everything's pain. I'm starting to lose the house. Okay, maybe some ice strain. I'm waiting for the meep. Wait. I'm gonna recap what I missed last time because it was. Yeah, this is a great. This is like Mr. Krabs, like. No, he like beats it out of people in memories. This is a good recap, isn't it? Now you know everything. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Wow, look at them. They're walking around. They're doing stuff. Oh man, this is so crazy, man. Oh look, they're at the store. Oh look, Keiichi's thinking over his entire life. Look at all that. Look. Oh, look what he's thinking. His feeble little incel mind. Look at him. The clay creature hands, they really do. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. He's in your little dingle dangle a little bit. Ooh, fake out. Ooh, look, we're teasing the fake out. And then everybody goes, come on, come on, come on, come on. Whoa! Oh my gosh, can you believe it, guys? Mion and Shion are different people. That's so crazy, guys. Mion and Shion are different people. That's crazy. I'm gonna just... Yeah, let's just... Here. Okay, anyways, guys, welcome to Higurashi When to Cry. I sure am crying. The next day... I forgot how busty they were. Dude, look, welcome to the 2000s visual novel world. Everybody has to have busty boobs. Even the middle schoolers. I just heard you do the thing that plays in Pinobi. No, it was Germa. Germa? It was a Germa, so oh. It was a strange day where Mion was desperate to regain her composure. Every time our eyes met, she would say that she had something to do, and that she had to use the washroom and run off. Unable to watch, Rena was taking care of her the entire time. Great, you just created a clique.
一部始終を知ってはいるんだが、なんとも説明しづらい。
Hard to explain, man. You wanna know your sister?
女の子には不安定になる時もあるのです。放っておいてあげるのが一番なのですよ。
Yeah, man, it's just a woman thing. Turning around, I saw Rena calling me from the hallway. I wondered what it was.
ケイチ君、こっちこっち。
なんだよ、こんなとこに呼んで。内緒話か？
災難だったみたいだね。
Yes! Yes, it was. Yes, it was. So fun fact, the question arcs use a lot of royalty-free music, but for the answer arcs, Rio got an email from a fan criticizing the music, so Rio dared this person to show them what they got. This person is Dai, and ever since Dai has been the composer. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. It just makes me think of, there's this one comment chain where somebody was playing Rush E on the piano. And there was this commenter that was like, bro, that's a bad cover. I could do way better. And people were like, yeah, I dare you to make a better Rush E cover. And then he made a better Rush E cover. Floated it. It's really funny. Oh, what's a woman thing? Mion's being very avoidant and sad and pathetic. And Rena, little Miss Meep over here, said, oh yeah, it's just a woman thing. And women are just emotionally unstable.
みーちゃん、かなり壊れてたけど、なんとか直しておいたから。
よく直せたな。一体どうやって？
テレビと同じ。
Don't hit her.
斜め45度くらいの角度で、えいって。
Yeah, they kind of died to steal the aux cord, actually. Gosh. Saying that, she made a chopping motion. Please don't chop at people. You know, I can't tell if you're joking or not, right?
明日からは大丈夫だから。だけど、ケイチ君にもお願いしたいことがあるの。
悪気はないんだが、なぜか罪の意識もある。何でも聞くぞ。
うん、助かる。みーちゃんはね、昨日までの数日間のこと、なかったことにするから。
Never happened, huh? Yeah, I'm getting really scared. See? Well, that's one way to run from
だ
it.
からね、ケイチ君もなかったことにしてあげて。それでみーちゃん、いつも通りだから。
Dude, how are we handling this then?
そんな簡単なことで、本当に大丈夫なのか？
Ah, my ear.
お願いだから、みーちゃんの心の整理がつくまで、そっとしておいてあげてよ。
わかったよ。
Sorry, boys, your Oshi has some ear itchies. Even though I shouldn't have been at fault, for some reason I felt guilty. The one at fault here was the one who knew about the entire situation and pretended to be Mion for an entire day. Wait. She never pretended to be Mion. She never pretended. Brother! Oh, brother! Seriously! Seriously! She never once said that she was me. She never once said. Ugh. What am I supposed to be angry at? See me stomping the ground impatiently, Rena giggled.
でも、ケイチ君もわかったでしょ？みーちゃんにも可愛いところがあるんだって。
Rena talked in a calm voice as her hair rustled into the wind. I know if it's just a TV cliche, but around here, girls are the ones who come up and say, "You're interesting, let's hang out." Don't? I'd say I've probably mostly had that experience with girls. Again, look at me.
ああ、退屈しないやつだということがわかった。
よかった。
Following this curt reply, Rena looked up at the sky and stretched.
ケイチ君がそれに気づいてくれれば、この数日間の出来事はすぐに笑い話になるんだよ。
I can't wait for Maikashi. Oh my gosh, I'm just getting little glimmers. I'm getting little teasers. Copying Rena, I also began to stretch as I looked at the sky. Clear sky towered into the distance.
今日は部活も何もなし。今日だけは申し訳ないけどケイチ君、下校は一人でいいかな。
I'm getting very scared we got involved in something really bad by the way this
明
is
日から
going.
は元通りだから、今日だけ。ね。
All it took for everything to go back to normal was to leave Mion alone for today, then it was an easy decision to make.
わかったよ。ミオンに面と向かって言えないから、レナに言っとく。なんだか申し訳ないな。謝る。
元はといえば、ケイチ君が無神経なことを言うからいけなかったんだよね。これに懲りて少しはデリカシーってものを身につけるんだよ。
へいへい、努力します。
How did that play into... That day, shortest day of my life. Rena was talking to Mion while accompanying her around the entire time. Looked like a really fun conversation, so I reflexively thought about joining in, but I had made a promise not to. Seeing that Mion was also trying her best to ignore me. Likewise, I did my best to ignore her. For the first time in a while, I ate lunch alone. Mion and Rena ate theirs by themselves. I let out a sigh in my ashen mood. Yuka-chan came over and patted me on the head.
ケイチもミーもいっぱいいっぱいお勉強しましたですね。
Yeah. I never say it like that. It made me sound like we were having romantic problems. I didn't like that one bit. Hopefully the teacher would notice and call us to the staff room after school. Wait a minute, hold on. I'm just taking in these words. What the fuck's your problem?
きっとケイイチは素敵な大人になれますですよ。なでなで。
You're not even dating at this point. What do you mean?
リカちゃんはお勉強家だからすごい素敵な大人になれそうだな。
もちろんなのですよ。僕は大人になったらすごいすごいのです。
Yeah.
あら、私も大人になったらすごいレディーになるんですのよ。
さとこはいくつになってもお子様だと思うぞ。かけてもいい。
I agree.
なんですって？
As Satoko snapped her fing... Ow! As Satoko snapped her fingers, a wash basin fell from above, hitting me squarely in the head. Oh my gosh. Keiichi's biggest opponent. A child. Smash. Pinch, squeeze, it was a day I could thoroughly appreciate the value of having friends. Friendship is when you beat each other up, Tom and Jerry style. Higurashi, when they cry. You when I cry. Keiichi discovered Newton's first law. Today was Saturday, so school ended in the blink of an eye. Hatari Goroshi is gonna be... Oh! Oh shoot. Oh, sorry, I used the mouse scroll thing. I forgot, so in Japan... That was Monday through Friday classes, and then Saturday was, like, specifically club stuff. Or is it Monday through Saturday? Felt really good to go home with the sun so high in the sky. On any other day, our club would have been up to mischief during our ample after-school time, but today, Rika-chan had a rehearsal for tomorrow's Watanagashi to go to. Ooh.
リカちゃんはどんな調子？練習はバッチリ？
去年よりは頑張りますです。
去年は終わった後、ヘトヘトの汗だらけだったんだよね。
今年はもっともっと様になってますわよ。特訓の成果、ご期待あそばせですの。
Watanagashi festival everybody had been talking about was tomorrow, wasn't it? The festival being in June felt a little early to me, but the onset of summer came quickly this year, so it fit the image of a summer festival pretty well. I don't know, never came up when I spoke to a Japanese person. I could always harass a friend about it. And then torture them.
じゃあ僕たちは失礼しますです。明日を楽しみになさいませ。それではごきげんようですわ。
Goodbye. Satoko and Rika-chan waved to us intergender, and then they left him. Why not?
そういえば聞いてなかったんだけど、祭り会場ってどこなんだ？この辺って祭りのできそうな場所なんてあったっけ？
フルデ神社でやるんだよ。ほら、以前にみんなでお散歩した時に行ったでしょ。あの見晴らしの良かったところ。
Oh, right, I remember. There was a shrine all the way up on that hill, wasn't there? It seemed far too grand for Hinamizawa. Bro doesn't know.
神社には立派な集会所とかもあって、老人会のカラオケとか習字サークルの会合とかを時々やってるからね。単な
Right.
る神社というよりは公共施設のような雰囲気だね。
なるほどね。それなら立派なのも納得かな。
みーちゃんちも今日の設営にはお手伝いに行くの？
うん、男手がいるからね。
Who would you say is the most dripped out of the cast? Was it? Nah, it's Mion. She's got aura.
町から親類が大勢手伝いに来るよ。
That many relatives. Male hands, huh?
Well,
I got nothing to do
俺み
today,
たいのが
so...
飛び入りで参加するとかえって邪魔になるか？
Wait, which one is the ponytail one? Mion's ponytail. Mion ponytail. Shion long hair.
ケイちゃん手伝いに来てくれるの？
迷惑なら行かねえよ。単なる興味だからさ。
Had bond dances and other festivals in the town I used to live in, but I didn't even know where they took place, much less wanted to help. You could say that I had absolutely no connection to the region. Having come to Hinamizawa, though, it really made me feel like this place was a home that I had returned to. Before I knew it, I harbored a little interest in the small community activity of preparing for the festival the day before.
ケイチ君頑張れるかな。
Oh
テントを
no.
立てたりパイプ椅子を並べたり結構重労働って聞いてるよ。
Getting a little
別
scared
に
here.
俺一人でやるわけじゃないだろ。みんなでやればきっと早いぜ。
I think this series is just like me constantly bracing for it. Speaking of Mion Aura, I asked a friend to make a custom Mion spray for me. Yo, Mion in a suit, yo. She'd rock it. She would rock the suit. Like, no, you know what I'm thinking? Like, Sakura Bakshino wedding tuxedo vibes. Mion looked happy to hear that, but at the same time her expression was complex, tinged with hesitation. And I gave her the last push for me.
じゃあ決定だね。
I dropped Mion's suit sprite in general. Ooh, yeah, I'll look in there then.
行ってきなよケイチ君。みーちゃんはビシビシこき使ってあげてね。
レナの推薦じゃ仕方ないな。じゃあさ、帰ったらラフな格好で神社に来なよ。汗拭き用のタオルもあるといいかもね。
よし来た。
Woohoo.
俺こう見えても太陽の下で汗をかくの嫌いじゃないんだぜ。
せいぜい腰を痛めないようにね。じゃあおじさんはこの辺で。私も着替えたらすぐに神社に行くから。
みーちゃんも頑張ってね。
Are we gonna get more gym clothes? Mion waved vigorously to us and left. As far as I could tell from her gallant, retreating figure, she seemed to have recovered from the weak state she had yesterday.
女の子は切り替えが早いんだから。
See? I'm telling you, woman thing!
もうみーちゃんも大丈夫だよ。
うん。あれだけ綺麗に切り替えてくれるとこっちも実に合わせやすい。
でも面白かったでしょ。シンデレラみたいっていうのかな。魔
Ow.
法が解けたらもう会えないってところが。
Rena began to giggle a fair bit in amusement. She liked this sort of thing? Incidentally, me going along with it gave me a weird, hard-to-describe feeling. Did I turn myself into a plaything, or did they do it for me?
そんなに面白いならレナももう一人の自分を演じればいいじゃないか。
Brother, you have no idea. Address me.
面白そうだね。じゃあケイイチ君はどんなレナに会いたいかな。
アイドル真っ青のルックスと俺の言うこと何でも確実に聞く器量よしで頼む。
I want to delete my save data. I could do it. I could do it right now. I could do it right now.
そんなの無理。
If women are so quick to get over things, how come my sister's still mad that I steal her conditioner when I shower?
料理上手でお昼のお弁当を作ってくれて朝は迎えに来てくれて。
Please don't let this man on a looks max for him.
それいつもやってる。
I pull Rena's head into a tight grip and start to pet it.
優遇レナなんだろ。レイナじゃなくてレナ。だからレナはいつまでもレナのまんまでいろ。
ありがとう。お祭りのお手伝い頑張ってね。
おう、明日祭りで会おうな。
I got changed right away. And slinging a towel around my neck like Mion suggested, I set off for the shrine. Ooh, adventure time. At the shrine, there were more people than you'd imagine even live in Hinamizawa there. all cordoning off areas and setting up tent framework, chatting amongst themselves as they did so. Alright, where's Mion? The liveliness of a throng didn't make it easy to look for her. I searched around as if I already worked there, and suddenly, the principal called out to me.
前原君であるか。関心である。綿流しの準備のお手伝いに来たのかね。
ああ、どうも。何かお手伝いできないかなって思いまして。
殊勝な心がけである。存分に汗を流すがよいぞ。
Spurred on by the principal, I came upon a group of people setting up
あ
tents.
りゃ、前原の兄ちゃんじゃねえの。ひょっとして手伝いに来たのかい？
I haven't found Mion yet, but I supposed I'd just get in her way if I ran into
おっ
her.
す。手伝いに来ました。よろしくお願いします。
若いのは元気があっていいね。ほら、軍手つけて。テントは組んだことあるかい？
いえ、初めてっす。
Delighting in teaching a new skill to someone younger, plenty of people happily taught me all sorts of things.
じゃあ、兄ちゃんは天幕の内側に入って天骨の紐だけ結んで。結んだら足を立てて残りの紐も結ぶからな。
Keiichi would 100% fall into the manosphere. Dude, he really would. Dude, put him in the right place at the right time. Just send him like a... This is 80s, right? So give it like 40 years. 40 years. Andrew Tate. Bam.
蝶々結びでいいんですよね。よいしょ。よいしょ。
結んだか。立てるぞ。いっせーの。
What was once nothing more than a collapsed tent was raised on 4 splendid legs before my eyes in a mere moment. Whoa. Seeing it put it together like this is actually pretty moving.
ほれほれ、感動してる場合じゃないぞ。
Dates.
まだまだたくさんあるんだからな。トラックにテントを積んであるから、ここまで持ってきな。重いから2人でやれよ。
大丈夫っすよ。俺こう見えても結構力あるんすから。どっ
They look light enough, so I thought they were. But they're heavy. Sentence Christ. I thought they were light, but they're actually not light.
だから2人で運べって言ったろ。ほれほれ。
Said the man, lifting it up with a grunt and taking it away under his arm. Either I'm weak, or all these old guys have superhuman strength.
ほら、一番若いんだから汗しないとダメだぞ。頑張れ頑張れ。終わった後のビールがうまいぞ。
俺未成年だし。
Family togetherness, pride in one city, is underage drinking. I've been fully and completely absorbed in helping them. I like how I just watched the new Rotten Mango video where she talked about some Looksmaxer who did something illegal and proceeded to explain the majority of why Looksmaxer... Interesting. I think... I looked up... Probably seen whispers of famous kick streamer Clavicular. He's a Looksmaxer dude. Apparently he met the guy that that created looksmax.com. It was like it's a popular looksmaxing forum for if you want to looksmax. He doesn't look like you'd expect. He really doesn't look like what you expect. Just think of the exact opposite. Klavik is just modern day narcissist. Really is. Oh, what was it? Never would have thought the cold barley tea from the Women's Society, blah blah blah. Yep.
担当のみ。
ありがとうございます。
It was then that I realized a crowd had formed near the shrine a ways off. When I took a closer look, I saw a girl dressed in shrine maiden garb and a handful of old men looking like they were preparing for the ceremony together.
Rika chan
Oh.
ka? Oi! Rika chan!
You get to see Garb? I shouted, and it seemed like she heard me. Do I see Garb? Look at her! I'm caught up on the drama for Collab since he's a lolcow. Won't go into it, but there's a lot to laugh at with him. Didn't he have a friend that died because he was injecting gold into his veins, or am I thinking of somebody else? I just know that there was a guy that injected gold in his veins because he thought it would make him youthful. And I shouldn't laugh, man, but... You injected gold in your veins! That's like... I need to incorporate that into a D&D campaign or something. It's wild. Rika-chan, positively exploding with vitality, answered with a smile. Might be a different guy. Okay, I just remembered. Saw something. The older guys with me watched Rika-chan as well, with distant gazes.
Rika-chamaも頑張るな。
Rika-chama! Oh,
去年に比べるとだいぶ板についてきたみたいだしな。
The old lady who gave me the tea clasped what looked like prayer beads in her hands and said,
Rika-sama! ありがたや、ありがたや。
Funniest thing I could say right now is he got a nose job thinking it would look good. It does not. Man. Body dysmorphia is gotta be a bitch. Just like that, begin to respectfully pray to her. I just remembered that they called it the Furude Shrine. Wasn't Rika-chan's full name Rika... Oh my gosh, is that her family shrine? Man standing next to me answered my question.
そうだよ。リカちゃまのフルデ一族は代々大社様をお祭りする由緒正しい一族。
Oh, Yashiro-sama mentioned... Oh my gosh, I'm stupid and didn't realize. Either that, or I'm remembering this all over again and saw it before somewhere out there. Always the people most obsessed with appearance that end up the most chopped. Themes and such, yeah. Huh. I always got the feeling she wasn't quite your average person, but it turned out she was from an esteemed family.
昨年、神主様だったお父さんが亡くなられてからは、ああやって頑張って祭事を引き継いでおるんだよ。この立派になった姿、神主様に見せたかったの。
え、リカちゃんのお父さんってお亡くなりになったんですか？
よし、休憩終わり。
Lower
次
drop.
は使わないパイプ椅子を沖小の体育館に戻しちゃおっか。マキさん、Kを回して何人か連れてってよ。
じゃあ前原君、最後にもう一働きしようか。
Yeah. You're gonna make me do more work. Bro, me when they said multiple times you were gonna work up a sweat, bro. Can't tell if they know I'm a minor or not. But the older men all cheer me on, encouraging me to do my best and that the beer will be great. Minor.
ケイちゃん、頑張ってる？
Hey, there she is. I passed by Mion, who was carrying a big cardboard box. It looks like she was right in the middle of working as well. Hey. Judging by the sweat seeping into her shirts, it seemed I wasn't the only one with his hands full.
頑張ってるぜ。ミオンも頑張れよ。ビールがうまいぞ。
We were worked to the bone until the sun began to set and it started cooling off. How did I forget Mion stay strapped? I don't know. Why is she strapped? A soon full-fledged night, and the clear sound of the Higurashi eased the moderate pain I felt. I need to do tongue twisters. Oh, I know you can't see. Ooh, I see fugu. Same Power World. Exposed. Hacking middle schooler with the Glock. I mean, to be fair, it's Hinamizawa. It's a secret? What? Hold on, is there a more reason why she's got that strap on her? The older guys began their night before drinking party and a tent a fair bit off, causing quite a ruckus. Shrine grounds, on the other hand, had turned into a lonely road, tickled by the cool evening breeze, despite being so festive just a little while ago. And other sprites, Mion doesn't have the gun? I'm gonna check the sprites. I'll check the sprites when she comes back. Oh, wait, I think I skipped that last line. I leaned on one of the stone guardian dogs at the front of the shrine. I gave my legs a good stretch as I let my mind wander, and suddenly a paper cup filled with barley tea was thrust before me. Oh. Oh, no, wait. You know me, that was just Japanese Texas? Is it? Oh, wait. Yeah, the shrine guys on the other hand turned into a lonely road, blah, 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 blah. I felt good, blah, blah, blah.
ケイちゃんお疲れ様。はい、麦茶です。
お、気が利くな。サンキュー、
Oh no. Her voice sounded exactly the same, but it felt somehow different. My other theory might be crushed again.
あ、お前は。
どうも、シオンです。
Yo, it's her! Surprise! Is she helping out with the festival?
気が利いているのはシオンの方。聞いてないのがミオンの方ですので、お間違いなきよう。
Sus of you now. Do you think if given the chance, hypothetically, they would build a Buc-ee's in Hinamizawa? You think that would make Oyashiro-sama? Would that make him happy? The aliens theory.
シオン、てめえ、ここで会ったが100年目。
ケイちゃんが勝手に勘違いしたんですよ。私は初めからシオンとしか名乗ってませんし。
Is right though.
それを言われると弱い。
そうそう、お姉にすらかなわないケイちゃんが私にかなうわけないんですからね。
Is he gonna end up getting two girls fighting over him?
それより麦茶、ぬるくなっちゃいますよ。
うん。
もう機嫌直してください。だからこれ仲直りの麦茶ってことで。
Well, she did come all the way here to give it to me. I guess I'll accept it. I took the cup and downed it in one gulp. Don't take drinks from strangers. Suddenly, a loud shout and it got stuck in my throat.
今度はどっちだ？本物のミオンか？
Hold on, no, no, let's do it. Was it R? Oh, it's... Is it P? Yep. Man. Bro, it just looks so saucy. Why did you get rid of the gun? The gun was cool. Bruh. I feel so sad. Objectively, it's good. There's like no aura in the remake sprites. I like the console ones. Remake. Too much polish.
あが、なんでまたケイちゃんと一緒にいるわけ？
Bro, Keiichi fantasizes about both sisters. We really gotta kill him.
お姉と違って私は気配りとかできるタイプですから。汗だくになってたケイちゃんを放っておけなくて麦茶を持ってきたわけです。
They removed the gun because Mion ended up not using it in the story. But I like the unnecessary gun.
ところで、お姉はなんで麦茶を2つも持ってるんですか？
Mion's face went bright red and she tried to hide the paper cup.
いや、これは大雑把で自分さえ良ければいいお姉が クラスメートの男の子に海外式麦茶を持ってくるわけないですよね。
Sweater's better than the top and console has. Yeah, why? Why did they change that? Oh, oh shoot, she evil. Oh, she's mean. She's a meanie.
結局何なんです？その2つの麦茶は。これはそのすっごく喉が渇いちゃって2杯は飲めるかなーなんて。お姉らしい。それ一気一気。
Chug, 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 chug. She cheered at Hermione down both the cups of tea, one after the other. Oh my gosh. Hanzo gives Keiichi and Shion completely different casual. Why? There's no point in that.
さすがはお姉、見事な飲みっぷりでした。
Beautiful.
ケイちゃんも拍手拍手。
Wait, suddenly the situation's gotten unbelievable. Shion doesn't usually get manipulated so easily like that. I've known for a while now, but Shion is terrifying. Something. She's gotta, like, hate her.
ミオンってシオンには頭上がらないのか？
私シオン嫌い。この前からもっと嫌いになった。
Oh yeah, they hate each other. Hate. Just then, I heard the snap of... Oh my god, what the heck is... Okay, dude. She gets the opportunity to tease her sister, and she just becomes the mega bitch.
こんばんは。
Oh no.
いよいよ明日がお祭りだね。
Oh, buddy,
今日は
no.
準備お疲れさん。
No.
こんばんは。
I like her out. How does her console outfit? Sauceless. I like the more lean muscles in the console one. Remake's just...
あら、シオンちゃん。珍しいわね、こっちへ来るなんて。
ありゃ、富田家のおじさまに高野さんじゃないですか。こんばんは。ご無沙汰いたしております。
She knows him too?
君が噂の転校生、前原圭一君だね。今日は張り切って仕事してたね。感心したよ。
Dude, for real. I feel like I've seen this photographer. Yes.
どこかでお会いしてますよね。
覚えててくれて嬉しいね。圭一君とは道で何度かすれ違ってるよ。僕は富田家。東京から来てるフリーのカメラマンさ。
Wait, so then what's gonna... Is the same thing gonna happen?
じゃあ、私はわかるかしら？
すみません、覚えがないです。
高野美代さんだよ。ケイちゃんはまだ風邪とかで診療所のお世話にはなってない？美代さんは診療所で看護師さんをやってるんだよ。
高野よ。よろしくね。
There's something about the way this man draws boobs.
治療に来るときは教えてね。太めの注射針を用意して。
We do fit checks on... Yeah, let's do fit checks. Let's do some fit checks here. Oh, God. Dude. What the heck happened? The console ones are so bad. They just oversimplified everything. They didn't even need to do that. Look, at least... Look. I don't like the remake style. It's just too much. Too much aura. Too polished. But at least they didn't, like, change the outfits at all. Except for Mion's gun. But, like, looks like most women are rocking D cups. Yeah. She really does have the same breast size as Mion.
そりゃご丁寧にどうも。
Tomitake-san seemed to be quite entertained at the Sonozaki twins being in the same place, and he took picture after picture.
話には聞いていたけど、一卵性ソーセージってのは初めて見たよ。
The first time in your entire life.
そっくりなのは外見だけじゃないんですよ。ほら、下着もお揃い。
Bitch!
バカバカ、あんた何すんの
Must be something in the water. Is it like, for some reason I thought of Journey to the West, but it's not like that river in Journey to the West at all. I was thinking of a magic river where you drink from it and your boobs grow. Men and women. Things have never been as lively as when the two of them are together. I thought they were exactly the same at first, but started to get a handle on which one is which. Mion is Mion, and Shion, well, seems a far better actor than Mion was. In the first place, somebody that could spurn Mion so easily wouldn't have shown such weakness to those lard buckets at Angel Mort. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. The water's turning the frogs gay. Bro, Hinamizawa's going to make the frogs gay. That is weird, though. If that was the case, then the cowardly behavior from that day was all a complete act. I could genuinely see it.
あの二人、昔はもっとそっくりでね。ご両親でもどっちがどっちかわからなくて手を焼いていたそうよ。
すごく想像に容易です。ご両親のご苦労がよくわかります。
Takano gave me kind of an odd look, but explaining would have been a pain, so I didn't bother.
富武のおじさまはまた綿流しの取材が終わったら東京にとんぼ帰りですか？
I know they have different ponds in Ranma. Is there a pond that makes your boobies big? Ranma mentioned. I watched a tiny bit of it. I watched like I think like the first few episodes of the original before. I love it. I love Ranma.
本当はいつまでも滞在していたいんだけどね。
Here, I am... Eyeglass side handle headphone combo is not doing good. I am gonna take advantage of being nearsighted and just do this. I am not like 5 inches away from my screen, by the way. I'm still good. For me, it's like a lens. You know, the lens focuses and then everything else around just looks blurry. Like, chat looks blurry from the side. I can't look at that and still see the text clearly. Oh, Poco! Hello! Thank you! Have a great stream. Thank you so much, man! Hope you're doing well. How are you doing? Hey, fellow nearsighted person. I have to wear glasses. Yeah, I wear glasses too. Honestly, my vision is not, like, super bad. I will give you the deets. I think I'm like a -3. It's just like a -3, -3.5. Yo, glasses gang, rise up. Old man character.
早く素敵な賞を取るといいですね。お祈りしていますね。
The old man character isn't the panda guy, is it? This anime traumatized me when I was like 9. Oh, it's done some traumatizing. I'm not fully traumatized yet. We're getting there. We're getting there. Anyways, I'm doing good. Nice. We're just having nice cozy reading time. I'm gonna be honest right now, I even had like a plush cat with me. I mentioned before, but a long time ago, somebody on Throne gifted me something from my wish list, and it was a giant plush cat, and it has its little balls. He just has little balls. No wiener, just balls. That's very soft.
ありがとう。今度来るときには今日撮った君たちの写真も持ってくるよ。
今日は前原くんもお疲れ様。慣れない力仕事で疲れたでしょ。
まあ疲れたけど結構楽しかったです。
若さね、羨ましいわ。
Oh, by the way, open question. I tend to shuffle a lot, but I moved my microphone stand to a different spot. Do you hear any kind of, like, microphone clanking? Because I know that it has been, like, egregious. Now, in later episodes, there was an old man character that was the teacher of Ranma and Akane's dad's. The pervert who likes to steal teenage girls' panties? Dude! You ever say that when I watched Go, I almost stopped watching it because their voices were so high-pitched? Oh. No clunk? No clunky? Yay! Okura-san smiled with an adult elegance that no one in my circle of friends possessed. The wind caught her hair. Gives off an intelligent beauty.
おやおや皆さんこんにちは。
Brother, he's here. He's here. It seemed like our merry crowd was standing out. This time an overweight older man addressed us. I'm very scared. And again, someone I thought I knew. If I recall correctly, the policeman, isn't he?
あら、大石さん。
Wait a minute, Neon and Cheon liked that
こん
dude.
ばんは。明日の警備の下見ですか？
はははは。そんなところです。おや、富武くんじゃないですか。
Wait a minute. Fit check. Brother! They gave him lipo! Brother! They got rid of his... There's no beer belly in either of them. Don't make him big bull... Make him fatter. Make him fatter. Fat old man. He's a fat old man. Keep him fat. Keep his beer gut. Fat.
ご無沙汰しておりますね。
Earnestly.
僕の名前を覚えていてくださったとは光栄ですよ。
あなたもつくづくひなみ沢が好きですな。ここいらへんは東京よりもずっとアパートは安いですよ。
Why is he kind of built in the... I don't know. Why did they make him
さあ
built?
引っ越してくればいいのに。
I do wonder if he's saying that because of stuff.
仲のいい不動産屋を紹介しますよ。
それは嬉しいですね。その説はぜひお世話になりたいです。
All the men are like super muscular in the manga gamer remake. Keiichi! That's a twink. It's a twinkie boy.
ではでは皆さん、良いお年を。園崎の双子さんも良いお年を。
良いお年を、大石刑事。お仕事よろしくお願いしますね。今年は皆さんの手を煩わせない綿流しにしたいです。
Ooh, passive.
こりゃ手厳しい。
Effectively, she left us with a low laugh and headed off to talk to some police officers standing a ways away. You know, I did have a theory about... I did have a theory before about how, like... Shion was, like, anti-Hinamizawa. And, like, Mion was pro-Hinamizawa. I'm wondering if it was genuinely in earnest. They both really might be lost in the sauce. I gave Mion a glance and saw her making an annoyed face, as if she were going bullets at someone she hated.
そうね。 今年は警察のお世話にならない綿流しになるといいわね。
All the women have big breasts in manga game? Yeah, I don't know why. Both don't like Oshi, that's for sure. It's still possible that they don't like him for different reasons. Also... Seems pretty solid.
君も好きだね。
It's possible things really are just the way they seem right now.
あら、二郎さんは嫌い？
Anime game. So true, man. How you doing? You doing, Emilio? How's it going?
私、そういう夢のある話好きよ。
It's called a visual novel. Yeah, true. Visual novel. I don't know if Higurashi ends up having choices. When I think about it, this seems a bit more like a reaction stream. We're all just having a fun book club. A book club. We're straight up glubbing our shit right now.
潤いのない時代だからこそ、そういうのに憧れるの。
お社様のたたりか。
Yes, yes. Juicy shit. Juicy shit. We're getting into it, boys. Finally. Get to the creepy shit. First, Tomitake-san used a troubling word. Speaking of anime games, have you heard about the joke dating via girl family? I saw about that. It looks interesting. I didn't look fully at all the character bios, but I need to look. I do need to look. Then suddenly, someone tugged on my arm.
ケイちゃん、私お腹空いちゃったからさ、酒盛りのテントに行ってお菓子でも食べてこない？
Is she trying to keep him from...
そうだな。俺もちょっとお腹が減ったかな。
行こう行こう。
A moment later... A moment later, Shion said something to Takano and Tomitake that stung my ears and gave me a start.
今年は誰が死んで誰が消えるんでしょうね。
Dude, she's giving him death glares. Pulled back from Mion's grip and stopped abruptly.
シオン、今なんて言ったんだ？
Felt like the air around us dried out all of a sudden.
行こうよケイちゃん。つまんない話だよ。
Bitch, you
お姉はま
know.
だケイちゃんに話してないの？
Actually, I just realized in the... Is her necklace attached? Okay. It is.
私、そういう話は吹き込まない主義なの。
Spread story. You're one to talk. I think. Jian's cold and quiet tone and Mion's harsh voice were quite the contrast.
おいおいおいおい、何の話だよ。知ってるなら教えてくれよ。俺だけのけ者なんて、なんだか気分悪いぞ。
I don't understand this. Someone explain it to me. One of the girls is non-romanceable because she's committed to her Oshi. Mood! However, Mion didn't seem to be at all willing to grant my request. Why is she being so defensive about this now after the other time? She squeezed my hand in hers a bit. When she realized I would hold my ground on this topic, she let go.
じゃあさ、私先に酒盛りのテントに行ってるよ。早く来ないとケイちゃんの分なくなっちゃうからね。
なあ、分かってるって。すぐ行くから。
Ian left, trotting towards a particularly noisy tent on the other side of the shrine grounds. Before she got there, she stopped and turned back around. Showed no signs of going after her, though. She ran off.
もしも聞いてないんだったら話してもいいけど。
Alright, baby, get your recap. We gotta get our popcorn.
聞かないで彼女と一緒にお菓子を食べに行った方が賢明かもしれないよ。
Hey now. You're an all-star. You've already gotten my full attention here. I'm not gonna leave without asking at this point.
ケイちゃんにも聞く権利があると思います。お姉はその権利を奪ってただけです。
Shion's voice was bristling with thorns, as if somehow blaming Mion.
一体何の話だって言うんですか？あんまりもったいぶられると不愉快ですよ。
Oh, shoot. Takano-san, realizing how prepared I was, looked across the group. After confirming that there were no objections, she opened her mouth.
前原君はタタリを信じるかしら？
たたりですか？面白いとは思いますけど、あんまり信じては。
I felt their cynical stares and winced. It's like they were telling me it was stranger not believing in curses.
ケイちゃんは間違ってないですよ。タタリなんて迷信もいいとこ。信じなくて当たり前です。
そうね。それにタタリを信じるかどうかは話を最後まで聞いてからゆっくり考えればいいことなんだから。
Said Takano-san, giving a little smile. You're trying to scare me. At least that's what it feels like.
じゃあ少し僕が話そうか。ケイイチ君はひなみ沢ダム計画を知ってるかい？
Oh yeah! The other day at Angel Mort, Mion rather, told me all about it. It was Shion.
確かひなみ沢が丸ごと水没する巨大なダムの計画が
Is he
発
still
表されたってい
confusing
うん
the
ですよ
two, or am I just stupid? Or is he stupid? Are we both stupid? Is my brain melting?
その通り。それに反対するために住民運動が結成され、国と激しい戦いを繰り広げたんだ。
Heard that too. The entire village united, using all the power at their disposal. Mass media, political influence, and other things, and fought the country. The way Mion described it, made it sound like a boast.
あれ？ずいぶん詳しいじゃないか。
Two things can be true at once. They can dress up as each other and nobody would know. Hey, wait a minute, the two things that shot... Fucker.
その通りさ。わずか1000人ちょいの村人たちが中心になって結束して国の施策を跳ね返したというちょっとした武勇伝なんだ。
Maybe there are some dress-up shenanigans.
その辺はお姉に聞かされてませんか？
You know, she could. I may still be on track. She may be saying it as a warning, but at the same time, why would she not also, like... What is she saying? Oh, man! What's up, my man? What's up? What's up? Blah. Oh, wait, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Blah.
この辺りの武勇伝はお姉も好きですからね。
ああ、話してたよ。
そのひなみ沢の人たちが結束して旗揚げした反対同盟の事務所があったのがね、この神社なんだよ。
Would Shion and Mion make it to the podium and dress to impress? I don't know. Would the Roblox kitties like Shion and Mion's dress?
ほら、あの集会所がその名残よ。解散後は老人会のサークル活動にしか使われてないけど、当時はまさに最後の砦だったの。
Really? Takano-san explained this, pointing a finger towards the assembly hall. They'd been carrying things in and out of there all day. I mean, I would understand if they put an office like that in the mayor's house or something. Having an office on shrine grounds made it feel like kind of a base camp for Sengoku period warriors.
そんな心境だったんだろうね。
I'm back in theorizing mode.
ひなみ沢の守り神様であるお社様を祀る神社に本陣を置くことで必勝を祈願したんだよ。
Yashiro-sama. It's definitely it. I mentioned Oyashiro-sama's curse before. Same Oyashiro-sama? I feel like there's not that many Oyashiro-samas in the world.
ケイイチ君は親代様は知ってるかい？
Theorize. Catch these hands.
この神社の祀る神様の名前だよ。ひなみ沢を守ってると伝えられてる。
いや、よくは知らないです。
そうか。じゃあここから先は高野さんの方が詳しいかな。タッチ。
平たく言えばそのままよ。お社様はこのひなみ沢に伝わる古い神様で、神聖なこの地が属世に汚されることがないよう守り続けてきたと伝えられてるわ。
Essentially, he's a basic standard guardian deity. Don't power scale. I guess you could find that sort of god anywhere you go.
お社様崇拝は一種の先民思想の表れではないかと研究されているわね。先民思想って言葉わかるかしら？
Leaving yourself chosen. A nationalistic belief that you are part of a superior race, that you're a special clan chosen by gods. They believe that they're a superior clan, so they believe strongly in cooperating with others, but they also end up being exclusionary towards other clans. I won't go into too much detail, but it's the sort of national religious ideas that led to war. Of course that goes for Japan,
大
too.
昔のひなみ沢の人たちは自分たちは人間とは異なる格の違う存在だと強く信じていてね。下界との交流を汚れとして意味嫌ったそうなの。
Huh.
だから村に下界の人間が来ると汚れてお社様の罰が当たると強く信じ、何者も近寄らせなかったそうよ。
Keiichi, the kind of guy who unironically asks if so-and-so can beat Goku.
よそ者を嫌う村ってよく推理小説に出てくるだろ。典型的なそういう村だったらしいんだよ。
一応名誉のために断りますけど、大昔のことですからね。
Her language.
今は違います。
Shion followed up quickly, having sensed the thorns in Tomitake-san's words. Tomitake-san, embarrassed at what he said, scratched his head. So this shrine worships Oyashiro-sama, thinks of Hinamizawa as holy ground, and it's a symbol of their traditional hatred of the outside world.
なるほど。だから下界からやってきた汚れたダム計画に立ち向かうために、ひなみ沢の守り神様の神社に本陣を置いたと。
I didn't... Correct! Correct. That is the case. Smiled at couldn't believe. Just dislike stupid people.
円担ぎも万端。村人たちは視力を尽くしてダム計画に立ち向かうんだ。その最中なんだよ。事実上あの事件でとどめが入ったと言ってもいい。
Hiro-sama's curse.
ひなみ沢ダムの建設現場の監督がですね、殺されちゃったんです。
Ooh.
4年前かな。結構派手に新聞に載ったんですけど、覚えてません？
ちょっと知らないな。
部下と喧嘩してツルハシでめった打ちにされて、両手両足首を
Oh
折
yeah, I
って捨て
forgot
られ
about
たん
that.
です
Yeah.
バラバラ殺人だよ。一頃流行ったろ。
What do you mean they were all the rage? Such a gruesome incident. Yeah, so hashtag trendy. You know what else I've noticed from style for women aside from breast size? Hourglass figures. Dude, he draws full on like... He draws like full on women genitalia lines into gym suits. It's wild. It was just that. An incident. A person caused the incident after all. Should they really put it down to the curse?
その翌年にはね、 ひなみ沢の住人でありながらダム推進派のグループを結成していた男がね、旅行先で崖から落ちて死んじゃったの。これは事故だそうよ。
To remind me of that. Because this is Yukichi's world and we're all living in it. Oh, wait, did it? Okay.
何しろひなみ沢中から敵視されていたからね。警察もかなり念入りに他殺の線を洗ったんだけど、結局事故と断定したみたいだよ。
Now it's an accident. This is the most cursed-like one, but it's still far-fetched.
さらに翌年、今度はね、この神社の神主さんが原因不明の病で倒れて急死しちゃったの。
I bet Keiichi thinks Goku would be Iburu Tempest. Joke's on you, I don't know who that is off the top of my head.
前の神主さんはこう言っちゃ失礼ですけど、ちょっと日和見な人だったんですよね。村中が反ダムで盛り上がってるのに、神主さんは放っておけみたいな感じで。
Swear to God, it gets so much better about that in Nomineko.
抵抗運動の象徴である神社の神主さんがそんな感じなんだからね。
Slime Isekai? Oh.
リーダーシップを期待していた当時の村人たちは失望し、中には怒りを抱く人たちもいたそうよ。だから当時年寄り連中はみんな言ったんです。これはお社様のたたりだってね。
It did seem like every year dam-related people the village had resentment towards were dying. Pretty creepy.
しかもね、面白いことにこれらの事件や事故は毎年必ず綿流しのお祭りの晩に起こるんだよ。
Ooh.
ね、ちょっとたたりっぽくなってきたでしょ。
さらに翌年、つまり去年だね。今度は事故死したダム推進派のリーダー格の男の弟夫婦の奥さんが撲殺死体で発見されちゃったんだ。もちろん犯人は捕まったけどね。
ね、やっぱりたたりっぽいでしょ。
4 years in a row. Each one of the incidents and accidents were relatively commonplace. Every single one of them happening on the night of the festival worshiping Oyashiro-sama? It's not normal.
年寄り連中はこの数年の事件ですっかりお社様のたたりを盲信しちゃって、若い人たちだって最初はバカにしてましたけど、今は誰も茶化しませんね。
Yeah, I can see where she's coming from. Even me, even if I didn't think it was a curse at all, thinking about all the incidents like that makes me feel like maybe it's real.
例えば今日のお祭り準備にしてもそうさ。ダムとの戦いで荒れていたとはいえ、何年か前までは綿流しはそんなに盛況していたわけじゃないんだよ。
まあそうですね。お社様のたたりの話がなかったらこんなにお祭りには集まりませんね。不信心者には罰が当たるかもしれない。だからお社様のお祭りには必ず出ようって言ってる人たち多いです。
Shio nodded as if she were mocking herself.
どうかな。ケイチ君もひょっとしてたたりは本当にあるのではという気になってきたんじゃないかな。
I mean, you can't just laugh off people related to the dam construction project all dying like that. If even I feel like this now, then the more superstitious members of the village must feel stronger than that.
まあそれでもたたりなんかないと思ってます。ですけど信じる人たちの気持ちもわかるつもりです。
さすがケイちゃんは冷静に判断できてますね。
Shion grinned, realizing I'd rejected the curse.
たたりでもなく偶然のはずもないなら、さてこれらの事件はどういうことになるのかしらね。
Takano-san said, smiling playfully as if posing a riddle. Your curse, more a coincidence. Every year someone dies. What do we make of that then? Murder? I mean, I'll be honest with you, we already know. Friggin' murder. 8 people, what are you fuckers doing here? Thank you, by the way, thank you. Thank you. I'm sorry, I just noticed the number. Mitake-san, catching on to the fact that I had no idea what to make of it, opened his mouth and came to my aid.
高野さんはね、人間の仕業かもしれないって言ってるんだよ。
No. We've never seen that happen before. Simple process of elimination would have gotten me there. I was a little taken aback at not having realized the answer immediately. Really?
だってそうでしょ。
They say the worst we get for fan service zooming echo is women showing their lit. Oh my. Gee. Dude, censor that in my chat. Next thing you know, they're gonna say they're showing ankles.
たたりでもなく偶然でもないなら、人の意志が働いてるとしか考えられないもの。
I just realized Shion might know. Takano-san pressed on. Smiled bitterly in spite of myself. Here I was just a few minutes ago thinking about the very concept. Curse was absolutely absurd. On my Christian chat. We're a Christian channel. She suggested it was someone's doing. I ended up thinking there wasn't any way it could be a person. But Takano-san was right. It was either a curse or it was a person's doing. Unrealistic things like curses didn't exist, then the obvious next step would be to start thinking it was people behind it. But if that was the case. I glanced at Shion.
人間が犯人なら、確かにひなみ沢の誰かが犯人なんでしょうね。
Wonder how much she
現に
knows.
警察の大石さんはそう見てますから。
おいおい、そんなわけあるのかよ。
Thought I now knew the reason Mion didn't want to talk about this. Well, Yashiro-sama's curse really existed, then that's fine. Be divine judgment for the dam project. Oh, okay. However, if Yashiro-sama's curse didn't exist, which it obviously didn't, then the culprit would most likely be someone from Hinamizawa. Villagers had worked desperately to oppose the dam construction project. I knew they had used all sorts of methods to fight against it. One of those methods was... maybe...
お社様のたたりはダム計画抵抗運動の暗部じゃないかって囁かれてるんです。
Shion dryly put words to my exact thoughts. Of course. I didn't expect it. She was from Hinamizawa, so I didn't think she'd come out and say it herself.
ちょっと落ち着いて考えれば、誰が見たってひなみ沢の誰かの仕業だってわかることです。ダム工事に反対して得をする人以外、動機がないじゃないですか。
それはそうだけど。
Admitting to the existence of a darker side of the dam conflict would be rude to Mion. Spoke of it so highly. Is the stream running okay, by the way? It's saying that my precious kilobits are dropping. Can't tell if it's the battery or not. I feel like it. I got like 4 fans going. What am I thinking? Admitting to the existence of a darker side of the dam conflict would be rude to Mion, who spoke of it so highly. I couldn't just accept Shion's seemingly logical viewpoint.
それにね、警察の人は知らないだろうけど、ひなみ沢の人間にはわかる、ひなみ沢の人間の犯行だという証拠があるんです。
Oh? Oh? Shion rebukes me to keep my voice down. Oh, tea? Oh, give me? Give me?
ごめん。でもその証拠って一体。
必ず一人が死んでもう一人が消えるからです。
One more person disappears. Does that mean that someone besides the one who died from the curse was a sacrifice?
消えるって意味がよくわからないな。それは失踪するって意味か？
そうです。忽然と跡形もなく。
She spoke. Shion pretended to do a trick with her hands, like she were making a magician's hat disappear. One dies a mysterious death, and one disappears, never to be seen again. Strange vanishing act. But then why? How does that equate to someone from Hinamizawa being the culprit?
実はね、南沢の古い伝統の一つにね、お社様の怒りを鎮めるために生贄を捧げたというのがあるの。
生贄？
ええ。すまきにされて底なし沼に生きたままじわじわと時間をかけて沈めたんです。
I remember this part. Isn't... What? Takano-san then explaining something pretty terrible, has a look of glee on her face as she did so.
文献を調べた限りでは3日3晩をかけて本当にゆっくりとじわじわと沈めたそうよ。
Jesus.
ほら、昔の人って結構ダジャレが好きでしょ。沈めるをかけてたんだと思うの。
Why couldn't it be a quick death?
だから時間をかけて沈めるという意味があったんでしょうね。
Fucker. What? Takano-san was the only one laughing at this. Was she telling a joke or something? Shion moved to deny it, but I felt a difference in temperature between her cool expression and Takano-san's.
この辺の話はまあ聞いて想像がつくと思いますけど、南沢の秘史です。南沢に昔からいる人なら誰でも知ってますが、それを口に出すことはありませんね。
高野さんは南沢出身じゃないけどね。詳しいだろ？
Average 30-year-old lady discussing true crime. Dude, she's missing the Raising Cane's. We gotta get some Raising Cane's in here. Or Popeye's true crime mukbang.
彼女は郷土史とか民間伝承とかが好きでね。全部独学で調べたんだよ。
そんなにかっこいいものじゃないのよ。単なる知的好奇心。子供と同じよ。ただの怖いもの見たさ程度なんだから。
Oh, you're gonna see scary things, alright, maybe. Mitake-san laughed, a little bit embarrassed. That kind of sounds like me when I feel like grossing people out.
ちょっと待ってください。ってことは何ですか？事件のたびに消えるという一人は生贄に捧げられているって言うんですか？
Yeah. Shion answered in one word before anyone else could speak. Someone dies, and someone disappears. What makes discussing true crime feels so absurd? I still believe it. Dude, people made those before. I've seen people make those before. It is wild. They just sit and they eat their food while talking about, like, a crime thing. I don't know if people, like, still do it, but I know it was a thing before.
本当に生贄にされてるかどうかは別にして、過去の事件では必ず一人が死ぬ他に一人が消えてるんだよ。例えば一番最初のダム現場の監督が殺された事件も、複数犯のうちの最後の一人が未だ逮捕されてないらしいんだ。
それは単にうまく逃げおおせてるだけなんじゃないんですか？別に生贄にされたというのとは違うのでは。
まあ僕もそうだとは思うんだけどね。で、 次の年のダム推進派のリーダー格の男なんだけど。
確か旅行先で崖から落ちて亡くなったんですよね。
落ちたのは奥さんも一緒らしいの。警察は懸命に捜索したんだけど、どうしても奥さんの遺体だけ見つけられないんですって。
Talking about Blair Witch style murders while eating a Subway sandwich. Just... And yeah, and then they took the axe and they said that they just like chopped him clean off, head clean off. Oh hell yeah, this sauce is good. This sauce is good. Anyways, and then they chopped off her arms.
崖下の川は増水してたそうだからね。どこか川下の湖の湖底で土砂にでも埋まってしまったのかもしれないけどね。
A traitor of a dismemberment like that wouldn't want to be caught, so they'd be desperate to run away and hide too. But I heard about cases where the corpses wouldn't surface after the person drowned in a swelled river like that. She vanished because of an unfortunate accident, but still didn't see the connection to sacrifices. Oh, this black olive reminds me of the eye-stealing maniac case. She vanished because of an unfortunate accident, so I can see the connection to sacrifices if you took each of the past incidents in turn. None of the disappearances evoked that terrifying of an image.
その翌年の神主の病死の時ははっきりしてます。奥さんが遺書を残したんです。死んでお社様のお怒りを鎮めに参りますってな感じのが神主さんが亡くなった晩に自宅に残されてたそうですから。
Here's the thing, knowing the little bit I know, I don't even know if that's real. It could have still been sabotage. Still could have been sabotage. Hearse seems to turn up in this one though.
まあ、真相は闇の中なんだけどね。
No one will ever
その奥さん
know.
が受水自殺した沼は、さっき高野さんも話した例のでっかい底なし沼ってことになっててね。警察も沼を調べたそうだけど、遺品がいくつか見つかっただけで遺体は発見できなかった。警察は偽装自殺を疑って今でも探してるらしいよ。
Someone dies every year, and in the same way, some keeps saying that. You're trying to tell me that everyone who vanishes was kidnapped by some extremely efficient means and dumped into the bottomless swamps, still alive and drowned to death? Curse? It's unbelievable in its own right.
その翌年には、なんだっけ、ダム推進派の男の弟夫婦の奥さんだっけが殺されたんだよな。
So at that time, someone else vanished.
消えました。北条聡君っていう私と同い年の男の子です。
Yo, we know that name! Guys, we know that name! Satoshi! It's fucking Satoshi!
義理の甥にあたります。
Shion cut in with a slightly strong tone of voice. She knew the boy who had disappeared pretty well. At least that's the vibe I was getting.
まあ、ざっとこんな感じね。必ず一人が死んで、必ず一人が忽然と消える。
Leaving the suddenness aside, the fact was that each incident involved one person disappearing.
じゃあつまり一人目が死ぬのはお社様のたたりで、二人目が失踪するのは村人が生贄に捧げてるからだって言うんですか？
ケイちゃん、たたりなんかないです。誰かがお社様のたたりという名で一人目を殺し、誰かがその生贄として二人目をさらってるんです。
でもシオン、それじゃあ村の中に犯人がいるってことになるんだぞ。
私は初めからそう睨んでます。結構ショックですよ。この昭和の時代にそんな古い因習で人殺しが堂々と行われるなんて。
Didn't have anything to do with our discussion, but I got the feeling that maybe Shion didn't like Guys, I was right. My theory's correct. Yay! I knew it! Dude, I knew it. Bro, I was right. I was right. Me when I am right about a minute detail. Yay! She doesn't like Hinamizawa. I was right. I'm way too happy about this. I'm way too happy. I'm just so happy I have a brain. I feel smart. And for dessert, I prepared this gingerbread house and decorated it to send the kids the peppermint slasher. Look, I even looked up the candy cane so it has that sharp little point. See? Just start stabbing the gingerbread man. Oh no, I'm dying, no! Mion enjoyed talking about Hinamizawa and its epic tales, so she had avoided talking about Oyashiro-sama's curse, which didn't paint Hinamizawa in a good light no matter how you looked at it. She was trying not to give me a bad impression of the village, though she didn't say anything. Shion, on the other hand, was somehow different. I wasn't rejecting the concept of a curse to purge Hinamizawa of this bad impression. Rather because she strongly believed that a member of the village was the criminal behind this. Her conviction seemed a bit removed from the tight sense of community held by the people of Hinamizawa. Once upon a time, they looked so alike you could mistake one for the other. Talking to her now, I was getting a powerful feeling that Shion had a completely different personality than Mion.
じゃあ皆さんはHinamizawaの誰かが犯人だと思ってるんですね。
Neither Shion nor Takano-san answered that. The deafening silence told me all that needed to be said.
じゃあ重ねて質問します。Hinamizawaの誰かが犯人なら、犯人は誰なんですか?
Neither Shion nor Takano-san had a reply to that question either. It may have been rude to ask. I'd hoped they wouldn't have one. The reason I asked was to argue that their explanation that the culprit was from Hinamizawa was nothing more than one possibility. Shion caught on to my plan, gave a pained smile at my petty spite, opened her mouth to speak.
私が言ったのは所詮状況証拠ですからね。具体的に犯人の名前を知ってたなら警察に突き出してます。
But anybody? What about Takano-san? She too smiled dryly as Shion had opened her own mouth. Sorry. My vision.
ね。はじめに誤解を解いておきたいんだけど、別に私は探偵さんのつもりはないのよ。本音を言うとね、犯人が誰かなんてことには興味ないの。
高野さんも困った人だな。
Fumitake-san gives a bitter laugh at her surprising opinion on the matter.
私はね、古式ゆかしい残酷な風習やおとぎ話に興味があるだけ。
Cruel and atrocious, okay,
で
yeah.
面白がってるだけなの。だから一連の事件も犯人は誰かってことよりも事件の存在自体が古い因習がまだ根深く残ってることの証拠だって思って面白がってるくらい。
She described herself as nothing more than a curious onlooker. Her smile was sharp as the tip of the blade. A woman like her felt very strange and almost scary to me. Maybe she knows something. Maybe. She said I was in fearful awe of the person whose emotions I couldn't comprehend.
私は全然面白くないですけどね。明日はいよいよ綿流しのお祭りですけど、誰にも死んでほしくないし、誰も消えてほしくないです。
明日か。
It's right. It had completely slipped my mind. A string of murder incidents people attributed to Oyashiro-sama's curse. It wasn't over. Ooh. If last year's incident wasn't the end, then tomorrow night at the festival. Someone die and someone disappear?
明日は一体誰が死んで誰が消えるのかしらね。
There's a very good possibility that this might be foreshadowing. Again. I wonder. Kano-san said, running a comb through her hair with elegant movement, and with a thin smile and a voice that nearly made me shudder. Almost looks like she was enjoying the thought of the incidents that would happen tomorrow. Then out of the blue, I heard a loud round of applause. It seemed to be ending the drinking party early. Right, I was making me on wait this whole time, wasn't I? Should go back to her soon.
高野さんもからかいすぎだよ。ケイイチ君がすっかり真に受けてしまったじゃないか。
I don't know, Maimu. You'd be surprised how many cases IRL are solved by some lady who was really into true crime and somehow stumbled their way into the answer. Always need more foreshadowing. That way we could point and scream.
ごめんなさいね。
Stupid idiot lady, you're gonna die! Said Takano-san, sticking out her tongue bashfully. The strangeness in her expression was nowhere to be found.
高野さんはね、純粋そうな子を見るとからかいたくなる悪い癖があるんだよ。
I feel like I need to know more about her.
ケイイチ君が真剣に聞いてくれるもんだから、ついつい調子に乗っちゃったみたいなんだ。
Like last week I was watching a video where the lady was bored got interested in the case and actually saw... How? She was bored. Unlike Takano-san, Tomitake-san seemed like a totally normal person with common sense. They were apologizing after realizing what kind of impression they'd given me.
高野さんが今した話はあくまでもフィクションだからね。もしもさっきの話でケイイチ君がひなみ沢に持ってたいい印象が傷つけられてしまったなら、純粋に申し訳なく思うよ。
もう二郎さんたら。
高野さんも謝った方がいい。怖がらせてしまってごめんなさいってね。
Takano-san and Tomitake-san were arguing and messing around now. I know, it just happens, bro. Autism be damned. I can't say, ooh, just autism. Hey. Yeah, people are impressive.
ケイちゃんもそろそろ戻った方がいいです。
Oh wait, I think I missed a line. The stray deer around us are already dissipated. Okay, yeah,
お
yeah.
姉は嫉妬深いですからね。
That was just some lady who hears a case offhand and somehow becomes the main character too. Dude, it's just like a shonen.
私は顔を合わせると喧嘩になりそうだからこのまま帰ることにします。
そうなのか？じゃあ俺はミオンのとこに戻って待たせたことを謝るかな。
迷惑をかけたね、ケイイチ君。ミオンちゃんにケイイチ君を長く借りすぎて申し訳ないと伝えてくれないかな。
あ、はい。伝えても機嫌は直さないと思いますけど、一応。
Tomitake-san and Takano-san standing next to each other, both beginning to chuckle.
じゃあね、ケイちゃん。明日のお祭り、どこかですれ違えるといいですね。
会えるよ。どうせ俺たちのことだ。賑やかにやってるに決まってる。
Shion and I said our goodbyes to Tomitake-san and Takano-san. Before we could leave, Takano-san called out to us.
私の話を真剣に聞いてくれてありがとうね。前原くんがあまりに聞き上手だったんで、話しててとても楽しかったわ。
Next time I find a video talking about that, it's like that, drop it. Hell yeah, hell yeah.
聞き上手なんて、そんな。
It's just in a state of perpetual bewilderment from all the shocking topics being thrown at me one after
今
another.
日した話、面白い。
まあ、その、
I keep pressing
興味
too
深かった
soon.
です。
なら、また今度も聞いてくれる？ひなみ沢の昔話とかおとぎ話にも興味深いものがたくさんあ
I'm
るの。
squinting my eyes. You can't see it. I'm squinting my eyes. I'll keep that. Maimu will remember this.
もちろん、 薄気味悪いのがたくさんね。私特選のをたくさん披露するわよ。
I was kind of happy, but kind of worried. I can't help but smile dryly and scratch at my head.
ケイチ君、もう行ってもいいんだよ。高野さんがからかっているだけさ。
Said goodbye again. Run off. I heard Tomitake-san call out behind him in a clear voice. We would see each other at the festival tomorrow. When I went to the tent Mion was waiting for me in, she was nowhere to be found. I made her wait so long. She got mad and went home. After asking some adults passing by, I heard that she went home, talking to some relatives. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. But my regret for having made Mion wait wasn't enough to triumph over the impression Takano-san and Shion's uncanny story left on me. Serial murder incidents had happened 4 years in a row. Tomorrow's events make this the 5th. And the possibility that someone from Hinamizawa was carrying this all out under the guise of curse. The queer tradition of ritual sacrifice, entirely unbecoming of the Showa period we live in. I regretted it a little, but it was too late. My apologies, I hear a dog tippy-tapping. One of the dogs has a habit sometimes of, like, rolling on the hardwood floor for some reason. Please? If none of those creepy stories had anything to do with me, I think somebody's just being crazy. And I should have let Mion pull me away from that crowd. I felt a little ashamed about letting my cheap curiosity get the better of me. Higurashi. When they... It's too funny is that when a dude does it, it's always a private investigator, someone aside to a cold case. Whatever a lady does, it's just someone who's bored. Yo, let's go. Chapter 9! Well, I will say first of all right away, I am extremely satisfied because I'm right. I was right. So from what it seems, I think Mion did dress up as Shion before, talking about, oh yeah, it was so close in Hinamizawa. I was right about that. Keiichi was seeing from the vibes she doesn't like Hinamizawa. I knew it. Oh. Now I need more detail now. That's my thing. Here's the deal. First of all, I am going to save this. I am saving this. Right here. Save your game, bro. Don't worry. I did it. My curiosity here is... She doesn't like Hinamizawa. But considering the dam incident and everything connected to that, was she opposed to the dam? Did she want the dam to flood Hinamizawa? I feel like I doubt that. I feel like it's less about her resenting the dam project and maybe more about how the village manifests the curse. Here. Let's read some scrapbook notes. Oyashiro-sama's curse. In the ancient Onigafuchi village, the anger of Oyashiro-sama's curse was feared above all. However, it is seldom stated anywhere what eventually happens, and what sort of divine judgment curse befalls them when Oyashiro-sama is angry. From various reports, all hell will break loose. Demons will come flooding out. Miasma from hell will flood outward and kill every villager, letting not a single one escape. I'm trying to be dramatic. The one evoking images of the village being annihilated stand out the most. These terrifying ideas of divine punishment are in alignment with many other religious beliefs regarding the apocalypse. Hell. And it's easy to imagine that they're just ways of convincing people to obey the teachings in order to prevent such an end. The conditions for inciting Oyashiro-sama's wrath are likely the same as the taboos in Onigafuchi village. I believe that when an act was performed that violates one of these taboos, Oyashiro-sama was termed angry, and in order to quell his anger, would perform the aforementioned sacrificial ritual. If this was more of a gag story, Shion would disguise herself as Mion and find out that Mion and Keiichi are dating. That's a funny one. It's mostly funny because that implies Keiichi gets a girl. The human sacrifice ritual. Sacrificial ritual was a simple drowning, involving plunging sacrifices into Onigafuchi swamp, which was considered hallowed. Of the rituals of Onigafuchi village, this one was unique in that the sacrifice would sink slowly over the long course of 3 days and 3 nights. I still hate that. I believe that it wasn't so much the killing of this sacrifice that was important, but rather the symbolism of them sinking as the submerging of Oyashiro-sama's anger. For that purpose, there must have been a passion for learning various methods from keeping the sacrifice from sinking too quickly, to force them to sink more slowly. Unfortunately, as far as I can tell from the records, these methods were not recorded. My thoughts are that they may have used logs or some similar material to create a raft. Then set up a scaffold on there, hung the sacrifice up with ropes, and let them sink little by little over time in the swamp. Oh dear God, that is horrid. However, if that were the case, it would not be strange if the ritual implements used for such ceremony were honored as holy and enshrined somewhere. Number 3 is implements used for the ritual. Yay! Ritual tools utilized for ancient religious ceremonies are commonly referred to as implements or ritual implements. And even now, some of them are enshrined on the property of Furude Shrine and the 3 families. However, the identifiable tools are all decorative, and none appear to have been used in rituals governing the dark side of Onigafuchi village. As the Edo era came to a close, and many traditional rituals were lost, they lost as well. Or perhaps buried in the darkness. I don't believe so. Both the implements used on the night of the feast of Onigakushi and those used during the sacrificial ceremony must still exist, enshrined away from the eyes of the masses. Without any doubt, they exist here today, very moment in Hinamizawa. Also, I'm nearly certain where they've been enshrined. It was once locked steadfastly has for some reason changed this year to a cheap-looking padlock. May be able to do something about such a lock. However, it is not far from the assembly hall, nor is it ever far from the presence of people. However, I will not give up. The night when it becomes a blind spot to every villager in Hinamizawa is coming soon. Soon. Be Matanaka. Ooh, interesting. Ooh. Is that Oishi-san's book? Rabble, rabble, rabble.
おいおい、今日のうちからへばっててどうすんだよ。明日は最後の最後。 バッチリ深夜まで燃え上がっていくんだよな。
Party, party.
よっせ気合い入れてきます
よし、若さが一番だ。
みんなお疲れさん。綿流しはいよいよ明日だからな。今夜は早めに眠って体力を蓄えておいてくれよ。
Tomorrow is finally Watanagashi. Festivals are split into two groups, those who enjoy them and those who support them. The former only needed to prepare their minds, but the latter needs not only that, but also painstakingly crafted plans and preliminary arrangements. While the general majority attending goes about enjoying the festival without a care in the world, will be strained the whole way through. Why?
そりゃ決まってるだろう。全部終わった後のビールがうまいからだよ。
Yeah, beer! Times like these, it's best to have energetic, physically fit people. It wouldn't be worth it if you didn't do your best until the end, enjoying it the whole way.
来ました。
Oishi-san came in. Everyone hurried to stand up.
はいはい、皆さんお疲れ様ですね。そのままで結構ですよ。
I'm guessing this is the point of view of one of the other officers here.
お疲れ様です。
Or like the narrators. Not even my seniors, who usually talk big about themselves, can hold a candle to Oishi-san. Yeah, we all bow as if we were one of those cheering squads of old. Kuraudo Oishi. Is this the first time we got a first name out of him? Or last name? That's the first time we heard his name. A detective just waiting to retire. One who doesn't pay much mind to rules and regulations and doesn't do too much in the way of real work. Looks like a rotten old man with a penchant for dirty jokes. Seniors, though, tell me he was a real fighter in his younger days. He may or may not have quite a heroic legend trailing behind him. Anyway, he surely had much more dignity and presence in the room than the section chief who came in with him.
皆さん、明日の綿流しの準備、本当にお疲れさんです。
Everyone present stands upright and lends their ears to the chief's directions.
昨年発生したように、連続事件を期待する愉快犯の出現が濃厚に危惧されます。各員、一層気を引き締め、犯罪の抑止のために任務を全うしてください。おっせ！何も起こらなければ一番いいんですがね。必ず事件は起こると考えてくださいよ。抑止が一番ですが、まあ多分無理でしょう。もう間違いなく。
Everyone apart from the section chief smiled painfully.
おいさん、そんなんじゃ困るよ。もっと真剣にやってくれなきゃ。
肝心なのは祭りの夜を越すことじゃないんです。明日の夜起こった何かに迅速かつ徹底的にどこまでも食いついていくこと。気合い入れてくよ。兜の尾を引き締めてき。
Yeah, buddies, clench your cheeks.
親代様のたたりの化けの皮を完璧にひっぺかしてやるぞ。
That is interesting, though. Assuming that this stuff happened the last time, too. Wondering how much of a chance there was that they could have caught it. Dude, thank you for double-digit concurrent viewers, by the way. That is insane. Absolutely insane. Hey, for me it is, at least. I just realized I didn't have my streamer bot on the whole time, and I could have just done that the whole time and been advertising my stuff all this time. Yeah, SpongeBob. Let's see. So, right towards the end, major things got confirmed. Joke's on you, I can't count to 10. Anyone could be Oyashiro's next victim. It could be you. It could be me. It could even be Squidward's house. See, I'm not sure why we're on loop number 2 over here. But things seem to be playing out the same. Now here's the thing. I still feel extremely proud of myself, because things have pretty much been confirmed that I guessed before. Apparently Mion did do a little bit of dressing up. Possibly, maybe. And Shion definitely doesn't like Hinamizawa, like I guessed. And, Mion does like Hinamizawa. My question is, like I said, my question is, why don't they both like Oishi-san? I don't know if it's a matter of protection, or just like, oh, let him rot, or something like that. What's Shion's perspective on all this? What's her perspective? I mean, like you guys are saying, Maya Nagashi's probably gonna answer a lot more. Oh, sorry, I'm just moving my head around. I love ADHD. Yeah. Surprisingly, this time around, I don't have too much to say. Just because everything that intrigued me so far has kind of been confirmed. Yukishi's writing is mysterious enough where you feel smart when your theory is correct. Yeah! I feel so smart. Now, the biggest questions are, what's Shion and Mion's deal? Obviously, that's the big elephant in the room right there. What's their big deal going on? Why does Shion hate the police? Mion, I understand. Jaeon, why does she hate the police too? If she knows that there's a murder going on, if she knows that there's like murders going on, why doesn't she want the police coming after things to like possibly arrest a culprit like that? Are those... Is I'm bad with it. Is cameraman gonna die again? Are we gonna get a second cameraman death? And is, sus-ass lady gonna disappear? She seems a bit more sus than I realized. Tomitake, yeah, what's his face? I love the writing of this whole story. It's so fun to go back and know what's happening. Dude, I feel so good. I feel so smart. Gee. Everybody say hi to George right now. I don't care if you're lurking, say hi to George. Baby, you pet. Yes, you do. Oh, my poor itchy booty. We have so many buggies here. We have so many buggies. An itch. Medicine. Dad. Thank you for visiting. You're so cute. Everybody say hi. Say hi to people. You big, nasty ass, wet ass bro. And you sniff around being a crazy. Aww. Okay, now you're just... He's rolling on the bed. Bro. What are you doing? My mom is convinced he is autistic. Because he just rolls on things with texture. But yeah, I think we will stop things here for tonight. Thank you again for keeping the viewer average up so much. I really, really appreciate it. No raid tonight. No Twitch raid tonight. Just because most of the viewership is coming up on the YouTube side. And sadly, because YouTube is a little bitch. YouTube's a little bitch and won't let me raid people until I get like a YouTube partner or something. Oh yeah, keep going, baby. Get down. Get down. Get that bed. Get that bed. Get the bed. Get the bed. Get the bed. Yeah, we'll end things here for right now. I'm not sure if I'll be streaming again But okay, I don't know if I'm gonna announce it just yet. I don't know if it's like a public thing or not, but just in case, I'm gonna be participating in a collab on Saturday. It's not Minecraft, and it's a little bit out of my comfort zone compared to what kind of collabs I usually do. Mainly because it's bigger. It's just I have a big collab coming up. And I'm excited. But you guys will see it when it happens. So maybe something in between, maybe not, I'm not sure. But for right now, yay. It's like 11, I need to... Truth be told, I do need to get a couple hours of sleep in. I've got work tomorrow, so... I wanted to at least do something fun here. Genuinely, I just really like reading these chapters, too. It's fun just like having an excuse to hunker down and read. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys being here. Go bed. I go bed! Let me do outro. George, you want to help me do the outro? Alright, you know the drill. If you're watching on YouTube, if you leave a like and a sub, I'd really appreciate it. Because I try to at least read like a chapter, like once a week. If you like other stuff, if you like Umamusume talk, or just me yapping. I talk about horses. You like me talking about horses. If you're on the Twitch side of things, also feel free to drop a follow, or hey, even drop a sub on there if you want to financially support me. Or you can also do it at kofi.com/maimu. If you are on Twitch, you can also look at my little Twitch description about section thingy. I have a Gamefly affiliate code. You could use that. I get affiliate money if you sign up with a trial. You can rent games and stuff. Vloo Play. I have a Vloo Play. If you want compensation for your donation, you could go on Vloo Play. It's on Ploob. Ploob is for you. Get it on Ploob. On Ploob. But thank you guys for watching. Follow my socials, all that good stuff. I will see you guys. Oh, I didn't mean to drag that window. I'll see you guys later. Bye, moo. I forgot to, music this. Hold on. Music.